exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, fair enough. So what was that? What did you just say?
Well, you had just said, do you think Louisiana should go back into the ocean? I said, hey, that's a little rough. There,
That's a goddamn
there
lie.
are brothers to the south.
Folks,
I don't know if I can co-sign what you're saying there.
folks, if any of you have ever listened to our podcast before, you know that's a damn lie. And you know how twisted this can get.
You know, guys, I know it'd be difficult to make a decision on this. Trust me, I get it. But you don't know Dito behind the scenes. That's all I'll say.
Anyway. Who the fuck is Dito? I don't know who that fuck that is.
Exactly. That's how much I know you.
God damn it.
That was before the name change, after the allegations. He hit a kid once.
What fucking allegations? I never hit anyone.
Well, officially you haven't. Wink.
I hate you. I hate you. Okay, speaking of heel turns, Fernie, do you want to jump right into it? Because man, did you watch it live? Like, did you?
It all got so I'm a little confused as to how this works because I know that it was in Germany like in the middle of the day,
Yeah,
and then they were gonna re-show it normal time for Raw, right?
yeah.
Well, all that shit was getting put on WWE's Instagram account like when it was happening. So I was like, I guess I'm just gonna be watching it on here while this is happening.
I mean, maybe there was some miscommunication there. I would say that it was too. Come on, man. It's John Cena cutting his first heel promo. You know that they were not going to be like, oh, we'll just have it on tape delay. Nah, they're going to
Well,
post.
it's they can't. The people from Germany are gonna be posting that shit the whole time.
Exactly. So that's why they're gonna be like, nah, we need to like just go live with this now. But that makes me wonder though. So if they do an episode in like Australia, is that gonna be live? Like, are you gonna be able to watch it on Netflix live while they're doing Australia? I wonder.
I mean, I think you can, especially if what was I gonna
Didn't
say?
they?
Especially if you use like a VPN.
What now that I'm thinking about it though, didn't they do the Saudi Arabia shows live? I want to say I saw. Who was wrestling? I saw it live. Money in the Bank. I saw it live when Jimmy and Jay Uso wrestled Solo and Roman got pinned. I remember watching
Uh,
that live in my office on like a Friday morning.
I mean, while you were working, right?
Yeah, no, I was getting paid to watch wrestling.
Uh,
What are they gonna do? Fight
got him.
me?
The sting is over, boys. We finally got him.
Oh, no, 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 no. I have too much dirt.
Misappropriation of funds. It's over.
No, no. I have too much dirt on certain individuals. They won't fire me. Trust me. Like, you know what? Here's a life lesson for everyone here, especially Ollie. Whenever you get somewhere, dig up as much dirt as you can on the people in charge. That way, you're not only are you invaluable because you're a hard worker, but also you can threaten them. Right? You can threaten
Mm.
them in so many interesting ways. I'm not joking.
Ugh.
But okay, so we didn't even do the intro. Fernie, can you hit the intro?
Hey, everybody. This is Fernando from the Rollback Podcast, and today Eddie and I are bitching and moaning about wrestling because we know jack shit about it. This is the 11 count. Let's start the fucking match.
So we gotta keep that. So the John Cena heel turn finally happened. I would say maybe 10 years too late, but whatever. We finally got it. And this was the first. We went 2 weeks without hearing from John. He cut the first promo of his heel turn. He opened Raw. Like they didn't wait. They weren't like, "Oh, we'll see you in the third hour." No, no, no. They cut to it immediately.
Hmm.
And let's start from the very beginning. Did you expect him to come out with new gear and new music?
Oh yeah, dude, they're gonna sell the shit out of his fucking tour. All they've been putting out is old, well, not old, but like new shirts of his, like, this is the last one. This is the last one. New belt. This is the last one. Yeah, they're milk the fuck out of it.
I wish they would do throwback shirts for Cena. Like, I don't know if it's because they have to pay
Like his Bulldog shirt.
yeah.
They still
Oh,
sell it. They still sell it on WWE Shop. I bought it like last year, I think.
really? John Cena Bulldog shirt.
Yeah,
Really? Chain
the
gang.
hustle, loyalty, respect one. Yeah, they still sell it.
Yeah. What about Chain Gang Assault? It's
That one, I don't think so. The one with the Bulldog with the helmet.
yeah.
Yeah, that one I don't think they do.
I wonder why not though.
Mm.
Um, Man, it was over once they realized that John Cena was a money printing machine with the shirts. Yeah, regret nothing, fear less. Man, that was an awesome shirt. I remember he said that to Edge leading up to
I regret nothing. I feel less.
yeah.
You have pissed off the wrong fire breathing son of a bitch.
Oh man, God. Imagine that intensity in a heel promo. But anyway, so Cena comes out, same music,
Yeah.
same gear, which already
Everyone was like, "Oh, he's gonna come out to a new song. Is he gonna come out with the same shirts and stuff?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude. Obviously, he has to sell this shit. That's his nest egg right there."
the thing is though, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like there was a bit of a compromise there with that. Because remember, he said back when they were gonna do the heel turn back in I think 2012.
Uh,
He had new ring gear and a new song recorded. Did you see the new ring gear that he had back then?
I didn't see the ring gear. I heard the song. I remember the song.
It was let me see. It's gonna look goofy, I'm not gonna lie to you. John Cena heel ring gear.
And that's your penis. I told you not to show me that shit anymore.
God, I hate you. I'm gonna have to censor the shit out of this episode. I hate you so much. It looked like this. It looks like a wrestling singlet. I'm gonna share it with you. Hold on.
Oh my God, it looks like a fish hook.
Look down.
Why is it so pimply?
Ew. Can you see it?
Hold on, let me make my screen bigger. Ugh.
Yeah, you see right there, it says "Fear My Name." That's actually him wearing it. That was on the set of Total Divas. But
Ugh.
it was his new catchphrase was going to be "Fear My Name."
That's a stupid fucking catchphrase. Thank God you didn't go through with it, John.
Man, I think he could have made it work.
I don't think so. That's a stupid fucking. That's a stupid fucking. Who are you? The Undertaker? Fear my name?
I mean, if he presents it right, look, man, I John at this point, I really think he could have made it work. But anyway, I didn't like that, man. I kind of thought that was too much of a cut. That was like compromising because I'm like, if he's gonna go heel, go all the way. He brilliantly put it into the promo, which we'll talk about in a second. But yeah, that's probably the only thing that I'm like, I kind of wanted that, but that's fine. I'm not gonna hate him for that.
Yeah.
But okay, so he gets the mic, and the crowd is this term is overused, but I think it's accurate in this one. Deafening with boos and chants and let's go Cena,
It
Cena.
was like a mix. It was a mix of boos and cheers in the beginning,
Yeah, but like they
and
had the
then like when he started speaking, it was just straight boos.
I think at one point they said like "F you, Cena," right? I remember. Yeah, he says it. Yeah, to saying "F you" to cheering that I'll retire. Really great. Which okay, so what did you think of the very beginning of Cena's promo? Or break down the what was a part that you liked of it?
Wow, fuck, dude. When he roasts the kid,
Oh my God, that's
that
who.
shit is hilarious.
He was like,
That kid right there. The fucking kid. He doesn't even speak English.
he so actually apparently he said something but in like Russian or whatever or German. I'm
Da?
like da Beluf. Like apparently he did say something and someone translated that he was like, is he talking to me?
What the fuck?
That poor kid, man. No, he's made for life. He's the new Miz girl. He's made for life.
Oh man, that shit was hilarious.
But like John, like he even says he's mentions like I hate all of you. No, well, what was he saying? I've been the victim of an abusive relationship. Which I'm like,
Mm,
okay, I didn't expect that. I was kind of expecting more of a I'm the greatest, so that's why I'm gonna keep going. But I feel like there's gonna be layers to this. Like they're not gonna unleash everything at once. You know what I mean?
yeah. I've been the
Uh,
victim of a 15-year long joke.
oh my God, a stupid internet meme.
Like 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 that really upsets him.
You know what the thing is though, man? Because he says a lot of shit in this promo, and we're gonna talk more about like the best lines. But I think the first thing I gotta say, man, is I feel like he did mean some of it. Like I understand, like he's playing a character. I
Oh,
understand.
I'm sure he has some real gripes
Yeah.
hidden in his promo.
Well, because he cut a "You People" promo, but that's a lazy promo typically, right? For most wrestlers,
Yeah,
it's a it's an easy, lazy, bad guy. You people don't understand me or whatever.
yeah,
John's probably the only guy that could cut that promo and mean it because of the hate that he's gotten for almost 20 years and never turned.
yeah,
So I mean Roman turned. It took him like what 3, 4 years, but he even Roman turned, but not Cena.
yeah. Yeah, but Roman turning is not like Cena turning. Everyone can fucking tell that Roman was gonna turn eventually.
I just don't understand why they didn't do it earlier. Like they should have done it from the offset. A heel.
Cause he's a good guy, dude. He makes more money as a good guy than he does as a bad guy. I know, like we see it, like he would obviously make money as a bad guy. We understand it, but we are not 12-year-old kids who look at him like, oh my God, that's fucking John Cena. We're 30-year-old men that look at him like, oh my God, that's fucking John Cena,
Yeah.
which is sad,
Well, okay, I think because
somewhat. Because I mean, we were fucking teenagers when he got big.
dude, we weren't even teenagers. I
Oh
was
yeah, we were
12.
preteens.
Yeah, we were preteens.
Sixth grade was '06. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
we were barely we were barely growing some hairs down there.
Yeah. I was gonna say our nuts had barely dropped at that point.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was WrestleMania 22.
yeah.
That was the first pay-per-view I ordered.
Man, that was my first big wrestling pay-per-view. And I remember, unfortunately, that set the bar really high. Because like when Edge like speared Mick through the flaming table, I'm like, oh my God, does this happen every week? No.
No.
Well, I didn't know better. I was in sixth grade. Damn. Um, but yeah, man. Did you know that WrestleMania 22 had the very first time that the crowd chanted "Let's go Cena, Cena sucks"? Did you know that?
Yeah.
Which is nuts to think that like that was the very first time. You would imagine it would have happened before then, but yeah, sure, whatever. Um, but okay, so Cena says he's breaking up with all of us,
Yeah.
which I mean, again,
Heartbreaking.
well, okay, let me ask you this. Do you think there's any part of him that like was venting from perspective of like how do I say this? And I don't want to dig too personally into his life, but do you think that's how he feels sometimes, like legitimately with other people, like in his relationships, like romantically or like friendships? Like you're all
I
a
think
bunch of
I think I
leeches.
think so, but in his early years, I think now he's chilled out a lot more, but I feel like that's how he was real early into his career.
Yeah. Do you think we kind of traumatized him a little bit?
What do you mean?
Like, okay, so did you ever see his interview with Shannon Sharp?
Yes.
Okay. So in that interview, he mentions that when he has time to chill, right? Like when he has downtime, the rare occasion
He
when
just likes to drive.
yeah, he likes to drive, he likes to be alone. Do you think, maybe I'm wrong, do you think we caused that?
No. I think he knew full well like that is a fucking byproduct of what I did. I wanted to be the biggest name in wrestling. You can't be the biggest name in wrestling without everyone wanting to see you.
Yeah.
I hate to break to you, that's just how it goes. That is how the cookie crumbles.
But the thing is also, he even said, and again, I don't want to speak for him as a person, but like he even said at one point, like he will never be a father because he recognizes he cannot fully dedicate himself to being a dad. So he never wants to be a father.
Mm.
Do Again, do you think we kind of do you think being the biggest name in professional wrestling kind of fucked him up a little bit personality wise, as far as like him wanting to be alone a lot of the time or wanting to have distance? Because it seems like he always has a facade. Not to be mean, but he has a public persona, and then it seems like there's John Cena, the person that we never get to know.
I think there's some people out there who just don't want kids. I think maybe in the beginning of his career, he was like teetering, like, maybe. And then along the lines, he just got to that point where he's like, you know what? I don't think I can do it.
That supposedly that caused both of his divorces, or I guess his
Oh.
first divorce and his like breakup.
Break up with Nikki Bella?
Yeah, is it Nikki or Brie?
I don't know.
Well, one of the Bellas. He broke up with one of the Bellas. The one not with Brian Danielson that's happy. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, so I sometimes wonder if we kind of caused that. But I mean,
No, I don't think we caused it. I think he just came to that decision after being the guy. And I just think that some people realize that, you know what? I can't be a dad.
yeah,
Not that they don't want to, but they just don't see themselves as being a dad.
yeah, fair, fair. Okay, so we have so John comes out and says he also uses a lot of language. He only uses one curse word in the entire promo. Um, he says. Uh, You boo me, you cheer me, you hate me, you love me. You people have been awful to me, which is not the language I was expecting. I was expecting more anger, fiery. He gets mad once, uh,
Yeah.
or I guess twice. But like, this is not the promo I was expecting at all. It felt very contained. What did you think about that?
I think it's smart. He's very good with his words. He's not stupid. The thing is, I'm like, you can use curse words all you want. If there's no meaning behind them, then you're just a kid who just figured out how to say fuck for the first time.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Like, just because you say a curse word doesn't mean anything. It's how you use it.
I,
Like, like Cody saying "Go fuck yourself" to The Rock had meaning. Why? It's not just like he's fucking cursing every single time. He's saying it like in a way like he actually means it.
He, yeah, it felt like he meant to. I wonder if there was a little bit of like honesty when he said F you to Rock because of the situation pre-WrestleMania 40. Because I know,
Oh, I'm sure he
I'm
def
sure there was some part of it that was like, oh,
he
I'm gonna enjoy
more
this.
than likely definitely has like a lot of animosity towards Rock for that.
I mean, I'm glad he got out of his chest. Um, for Cody at least. But okay, so Cena says, all you do is be hurtful, all you are is abusive, and all you've ever done is bully me into being your damn puppet and expecting me to do it with a smile on my face. Well, not anymore.
Yep.
Which, man, I don't care how tough you are, and I'll put you and me in this. I think you and me are relatively, we have thick skin, I would say.
Yep.
But I gotta imagine, man, if we're going out there 300 days a year and being booed out of buildings when we're just trying to do our job and be like good at our job, I gotta imagine that works on you at some point. At some fucking point, you hit your limits.
Oh yeah, there's a whole clip, I want to say from like 2012
Mhm.
when he was doing his old deal with The Rock.
Yeah.
And it was a behind the scenes deal
Hmm.
that he had outsold The Rock
Hmm.
in merchandise at a show.
Yeah.
I think not substantially, but I think by a good amount.
Yeah.
And he's like, get the fuck out of here. Like he didn't say get the fuck out of here, but he's like, get the fuck out of here. Like they were booing me the whole night. He's like, you boo me and then you go and you buy my shirt. And it's true. Like you boo me, but you go buy a shirt. Like
Uh,
that's how it goes.
um, Ian says everybody, including that one kid right there, is in a toxic, dysfunctional relationship, and he points towards that one poor kid and makes him famous. That one poor fat kid or chubby kid.
Oh man, dude, that kid's gonna be a meme for the rest of his life, or at least for the better part of this year.
What did you send me? I think you sent me like a clip of John Cena with the Make-A-Wish kid after going heel.
Oh yeah,
God. Oh, that poor kid.
give up.
Are we going to hell for any? We might be going to hell.
Probably. I don't know.
Oh no. Okay. Um,
Funny's funny, man.
either everything's funny or none of it is.
Yep.
Um, oh, and then John says, "Oh, you don't want to hear it. It's too tough for you." As far as like calling out the crowd, which again, man, it's there has to be some honesty in there. There needs to be. Um, he then says, "Oh, how they made him the butt of a stupid joke for 15 years. The whole 'you can't see me' thing. You steal my time. You've made me your freaking toy. I'm an object to you, but I'm a person. You made
Yep.
me the butt of a joke. Oh, it's not funny. It's pathetic." And that's when like the boos got thunderous.
Yep.
Kind of someone commented on the segment about that kid that got pointed out, and it says that poor kid got a break a wish right on the spot. I'm sorry, that's funny. A break a wish? Come on. Uh, however, there may be some strife here because obviously again Cena calls out everyone, and he that's the part where he turns the whole what he's wearing and the entrance music on us, and he says, "You thought I was gonna come out dressed differently? No, you dress like me. I don't dress like you idiots." And he
Mm.
says, like, that's my voice on the Titantron. Like that's my voice on my music. You don't get new music, you don't get new merch. I'm gonna keep being who I am, and you have to deal with it, which is kind of heelish. I'll give him that. It kind of does make us go, I wanted you to have new ring gear and stuff. Like, that makes me sad. Um, which I don't know, man. What would John have worn to the ring if he was gonna be heel? I don't know.
Black jorts, definitely. I feel like that would be a perfect one.
He's
One
worn
of
them.
his old shirts, dude, like Chain Gang Soldier or some shit like that. Or
What
even
if
or even simple ones that people were making. Uh Laziness, disloyalty, disrespect.
that's true? Imagine a remix on his old shirts. Oh, those things would sell fire.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, that could work. But yeah, but then okay, so Cena kind of wraps it up, and
Yeah.
then Cody comes out to a massive pop. Doesn't go straight for the ring though. He does his entrance. He does the thing where he goes to the crowd, and does the boom, and his pyro goes off, which kind of like pulls a bit of a pin, like from the situation because he doesn't go straight for Cena, which you would expect in a rivalry that's supposed to get heated.
Yeah.
Uh, he does the showboating for the crowd and then goes, what does he say? Is this the John Cena I have to get? This little bitch, this little crybaby bitch, because I'm gonna run him down at Mania.
Oh yeah, he calls him like a you sound like a crybaby bitch or some shit like that.
Yeah. Which, what did you think of Cody? And then I'll give my thoughts.
I've been seeing this like rumor. I don't think it's a true rumor. I think it's horseshit. But I've been seeing this rumor that they didn't fucking let Cody or they didn't let Cena give his all on Cody because they don't want Cody to look bad, blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, have you not seen Cody's work in other promotions? He doesn't suck on the mic. You let him off the leash, he can do good. But he's right now he's a fucking face of the company.
Yeah.
And Cena's the bad guy. The bad guy always calls the shots.
I, here's the thing, man. Like, I'm not, Cody is not bad on the mic. He is
He
not.
isn't.
He is very
Is,
good on
is
the mic.
he amazing? No. But can he hold his own? Yes.
But could he hold his own with John's heel, heel with all the material in the world, John Cena, who could tell him, like off the top of my head, he could tell Cody, like, you couldn't hack it here. You had to leave, start another company. The first competition we've ever had, you stabbed us in the back, and then you come back and you cry for a title.
Yeah.
And the only reason that you even got big is because of who your dad is. Let's be honest here. You're not a self-made man. Yeah, you paid your dues, but we all know you walk on the name Rhodes. You could have
Yeah.
changed your last name. You could have pretended to be someone else. But no, you dye your hair so you can look like your dad because you and I both know that that sells.
But that's assuming that Cena goes that route. From the little taste that we got of his heel persona,
Yeah.
there's not really telling where he's gonna go with this. It's mostly like he's just annoyed with the fans that, and he's annoyed that the fans are upset with him.
But the thing is, he's even one of his supporters though. He even tells them like the people that wear my shirts are the worst because what have you done? Like, what have you done for me? How have you helped me?
Yeah,
Which fair. But no, but like that's just a taste. Like he has so much more material on Cody than Cody has on him. What's Cody gonna tell him? Oh, you carried this company on your back for 20 years. You helped us get back into stadiums. Like,
well, he could go the Eminem 8 Mile route. He could fucking tear all that shit to pieces before Cena can tear into him.
I think you got the wrong guy as Eminem, man. I genuinely think that John Cena's Eminem in this instance, not just because he can rap, but because
No, I'm not saying that he's Eminem. I'm
no.
saying that he could go the B Rabbit route from 8 Mile and be like, yeah, I am a piece of shit. I do
Oh
live
my
at home with
God.
my mom. I do have a friend named Cheddar Bob who shot himself with his own gun.
That's
And Wade did fuck my girl. And I'm still standing here screaming, fuck the free world.
don't you ever try to judge me. I know the whole thing. Yeah. God damn, 8 Miles is a great movie. Anyway,
Like, he could go that route too.
if Cody did that, damn, like that would take the fire out of Cena. Like,
I think they're also at a not I think they're kind of at a standstill because they're like, fuck man, these are like our two top guys, and we don't want either of them to look like bitches.
yeah, they're right. Well, that's also okay. So do early call here. Like, and it does, I'm not gonna hold you to it, but early
Uh-huh.
call here. Who wins, Cena or Rhodes?
If Cena wins, I don't see it as a clean win. I see someone interfering. Similar to Vince interfering with Austin at 17. Like, I don't see Cena going over clean if he's heel.
Okay, now let me ask you this. Is it better if I think Cena wins? What you're probably right. They're gonna do a shenanigans thing where The Rock like kicks Cody in the dick and Cena gets him. I hope, I really fucking hope Cena wins clean.
If they go to Mania, like not like it's gonna fucking just magic go poof and gone. They're not going to Mania, but like if they build up Cena to Mania that he's gonna be fucking like a heel, then they better make him extremely heel to the point where if Cody does win, that the fucking crowd erupts.
But that's the thing though, man. We've only got what 6 weeks till
Yeah,
Mania,
I
and
mean, fucking, he's got to make up some time.
I mean, I believe he could. I just think this is act one of the story,
Yeah.
and it's like Avengers, man. Thanos has to win the first time for when the good guys win in round two. It's a bigger deal.
How long do we have Cena? When did he say he's gonna retire?
End of this year, you got 9 months.
Oh, well, he's not gonna be here for next Mania, so that's
Maybe.
another thing. Like, do we see him winning or? Because I'm trying to think, what pay-per-view do we got? SummerSlam? Like, would that be if Cena wins? Does that mean that's they get Cody winning at fucking SummerSlam. I
I
know it's gonna be a two-nighter this year. This is the first time they're doing two nights.
I think, and I could be wrong, I think Cena goes out face. I think at the very end of the year he turns back. I mean, some people are speculating he may turn face before SummerSlam. Like this may be like a short term, like 5 month heel run, and then he goes back to being a face.
Mm.
I don't know if that's accurate, but that supposedly that's what they may do. I don't know, man. I think I don't hate the idea of Cena beating Rhodes as a heel, beating Rhodes and holding on to that title and being like, I'm if I have it at the end of the year, I'm fucking taking it with me. Y'all can figure something else out. And Rhodes beats him on the last Raw of the year. I don't hate that idea.
Mm.
But ah man, I don't know. Or maybe The Rock turns on Cena and Cena loses to The Rock in the last Raw of the year. Or fuck it, maybe Cena vacates the title or something, and then it goes to, all right, the champion will be decided at the Rumble. Whoever wins the Rumble, and at number 31 is The Rock, and he fucking bullshits his way to a victory. I don't
It's
know.
because The Rock's input in all of this is kind of weird. Because he shows up at Bad Blood at the end of the Cody Roman match, and then it just kind of goes quiet from there. So then, like, I don't know. Like, Rock's whole input in this match is odd in my eyes.
He's been very wishy-washy, and I get it. He wants to be involved, but also like, come on, man, don't half-ass it. Either be involved or don't. Pick one.
Yeah.
Um,
Like, don't get me wrong. I feel like the product is good with Rock there because I feel like he can bring something to the table. It's the fucking Rock, dude.
yeah.
Like, the guy can leave and come back and he'll instantly be a star.
He's instantly the biggest, or one of, if not the biggest person on the roster immediately.
Yeah. Like, he's he's great. But it's just, I feel like he's not, for lack of a better term, all in.
I I feel like, oh man, maybe I'm in the minority. I actually don't like Rock, and I get it. I get it. I
Like
get it.
overall as a character, like including like everything from the Attitude Era or just like him now.
Now, no, Attitude Era Rock is awesome, but I prefer my wrestlers to be full timers.
Yeah.
Cena's an exception because it's Cena, but he's the only exception. I didn't like Goldberg as a part timer. Didn't like Lesnar as a part timer, even when he was having fun or when he was lazy or whatnot. Never liked Lesnar. I enjoyed his matches. His matches were great, but I didn't like the fact that when they put the title on him, you wouldn't see the title for like a month or 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
It's just me. Cena's the one exception because well, it's fucking Cena. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, no. Yeah, The
It's
Rock's
a
a
little
fucking.
hypocritical, but okay.
Hey man, I'm only human. I'm a human being, Fernie. I'm not a baby face. I'm not a heel. Yeah, put that on a shirt. But yeah, so overall, I think there's a lot of meat left on this bone for this promo.
I say it's a good start.
Yeah.
It's a
But
solid start. Now, hopefully it gets going good
yeah.
because that's the only thing that I really hope is like this isn't fucking shit the bed.
Man, as long as they're willing to go all the way with it, I think it'll be good. I think they will hit a stride and it'll be fine. Yeah, so there's that. So there's the Cena promo, and then I have a few other things listed from Raw that kind of happened that I guess we can discuss. Um, First up, Rhea Ripley is kind of Shawn Michaelsing herself into the main events of WrestleMania, sort of like she signed a contract to make it a triple threat,
Yeah,
which is like that's not how contracts work, but okay, I
it
could.
is if you let it.
Yeah, well, that's what Shawn did with Triple H and Voldemort. Like he just fucking bah, okay, I'm in.
Voldemort. Oh,
Yeah, Benoit, whatever, Benoit. Speaking of which, jumping around in all topics, man, fucking Kurt Angle, poor guy. Like Jesus, I did not realize like. how much muscle mass. He said he lost 3 inches on each arm.
I mean, remember, he's not he never just got fucked up from WWE. It was also from years of Olympic wrestling. I mean, he did win the gold medal
No,
with a broken friggin' neck.
you're completely right. You're completely right. But like, god damn, I did not realize how jacked up he was. Like, poor dude.
Yeah.
Good for
Hey, I mean, he's that's the sad part about wrestling is that people think it's fake. It ain't fucking fake, dude. It's scripted,
yeah.
but that shit's fucking real.
But it seems worse on Angle because his neck fused naturally. Like, there's a big difference between, oh man, I fucked up my shoulder and
Yeah.
I broke my neck 3 times.
Yeah.
That is not a bone you want to break once, let alone three. But anyway,
It's because, hey, man, when you're the top guy, you want to stay the top guy. And it's not that they don't want you to, like, rest. It's that you yourself get addicted to being the fucking top guy.
yeah. Dude, the amount of pills that Angle was taking, I think it's 60 pills a day, which I'm like,
Yeah. And he had, like, a whole routine set up about, like, which
pharmacy.
pharmacist to go to so that they didn't catch on that he was double dipping.
Plus, he would order another 500 every month,
Yeah.
uh, illegally online to supplement, which, god damn, Kurt. God damn, man. Wow. Anyway, Jesus. Anyway,
Yeah, Kurt's a fucking wild man.
I genuinely don't know how he does not need a liver transplant because that has to destroy your liver and kidneys because they filter out the medicine.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
Oof. Anyway, yeah, that got sad. Anyway, Rhea Ripley kind of Shawn Michaels herself into a triple there with Io Sky and Bianca Belair. And I see, who do you see winning? I don't know, man.
The triple threats are always iffy.
Well,
And so it's odd because there's no one in this match that's like a newbie,
yeah.
like Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit was the newbie, or not the newbie, but he was like the odd man out between the Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Like the only person I see as the odd man out in this match is Io Sky, and I don't think they keep the belt on her.
You think she loses it?
I think she loses it. I don't maybe to Belair, but I don't see her keeping the belt.
I I agree. I think she loses it. I just don't know who she would lose it to. That's the only thing. Like,
Does Rio win again? I don't know. I know I
yeah,
know Rhea's universally loved. That is without a shadow of a doubt.
yeah,
But too much of one thing can be bad.
that's true. They could very easily fuck it up.
But it's also, dude, the fucking women's division so light. It is so goddamn light.
But Fernie, they have mid-card titles now.
Fuck, man. That was the worst. That that is the worst decision that they could have done. At most, at most, this is what the women's division needs: a top title and a mid card title. With the amount of talent they have right now, that is all they need.
That's all they can support. Not even all they need. That's all they can support.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like I don't get as to how they got that passed, but it doesn't make sense.
I think it was a ratings ploy. Also,
Yeah.
wait, wasn't the champion crowned at like an event, like
Uh
like a Saudi Arabia event? Am I
I
wrong?
think so.
Wasn't Vengeance Day? Was not the Rumble? It was the Saturday Night's main events. Women's no.
Honestly, Chelsea Green might have been it might have been at a Raw or a SmackDown.
No, yeah, it was Saturday Night's main event. Chelsea Green defeated Mitchin by pinfall to become the United States champion.
But you know what's weird?
What?
Is that they like to pretend like Chelsea Green can't wrestle.
Oh, she can go when she wants to. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
when they let
Like
her go.
that's what I don't get. Like she can wrestle. Why is she playing this ditzy fucking character who's like, duh, I don't know how to wrestle.
I have no fucking clue, man. No
Like
fucking.
her Lucha Underground shit was pretty good.
what's called they I have no idea why they fucking made the even the women's intercontinental championship is getting no love. Lyra Valkyrie, with all due respect, nah, man.
And
There's
then she was in the elimination chamber to get a shot at the world title.
yeah. Which what? So what's the point of having the undercard championship then? I don't even think
Yeah.
she's defended it once.
Like, dude, you have 2 nights of WrestleMania to flesh out. You better get them in a fucking rivalry or something.
I don't think either women's championship is being defended at Mania, man. Not the mid card titles. I am 100% sure that or pre-show battle royal. Like at most, I don't see them being on the main card because Triple H, to his credit or detriment, I'm gonna say credit on this one. His main cards, like for Mania, are typically only like 6 matches per
Yeah.
night, but they're always like I'll give him that. The matches are always great.
Yeah, he usually puts out bangers.
Yeah, which.
Because,
I mean,
man, you have like, they do have a lot of shit going, not stale, but there's like they're stagnant.
if is
Like,
it like
like
if
the world tag team titles are stagnant,
the WWE Tag Team titles are stagnant.
stagnant.
The US title, I would argue, is stagnant. I think there was a fuck up there because they gave it to Nakamura, who was like Demon Nakamura, which was badass
Yeah.
until they never booked him, and then he just lost randomly to LA Knight,
Yeah.
which like
No, and then now they're building LA Knight and Jay. I mean, not Jay, Jimmy,
mhm.
which I don't know how that's gonna go.
I think it seems like the IC title is going to be in a ladder match, as far as what I can tell. Is what they got Braun Breaker, they've got Penta.
Oh yeah, they're building Braun Breaker versus Penta. Do you think that's where Ray Phoenix comes out? He helps him get the W? Imagine, or if they go the other way and Ray Phoenix fucks him over and they do a fucking brother versus brother rivalry to get that shit going.
Is that brilliant? And I love that, but there's way too much merch to be made off Lucha Bros. There's way too much money for them to make off Lucha Bro shirts.
Uh,
I would love
yeah.
that though, man. I would fucking that would be a great introduction. Is Ray Phoenix? That's Penta's brother. Oh my God, he just killed Penta.
It's like Matt Hardy screwing over Jeff.
That's true, man. Yeah, but we were invested in Matt and Jeff Hardy. We had never seen Matt go heel on Jeff.
I'm really surprised that they had Matt winning that WrestleMania.
I well, because he needed the push. Like more people, Jeff was always going to be loved. So okay, who needs this win more? Matt. All right, it's Matt.
I remember when me and my cousin would play WWF No Mercy on the 64,
Yeah,
and we would play as the Hardy Boys. He
yeah.
would always play as Jeff.
Did you hate him for
I
that?
wanted to be Jeff.
Did you hate him for that?
Yes,
Ah,
I wanted to be Jeff.
uh, oh man, God damn the 64. I need a vintage console. Fuck, we have a vintage game night sometime.
I need to buy that game, but it's that one you're never gonna find it less than $60 or $65.
See Nintendo. Let's see here. For
Yeah,
sale.
you can search it up. WWF No Mercy.
That's not bad. $50. Used. Oh, okay, wait. Wrestling game. Oh,
Oh
is
yeah,
it?
I'm finding you.
It's you know what? Let's fit. First sale. Let's see. Vintage and new. Uh,
That game was ahead of its fucking time.
if you want it brand new, still factory sealed, graded, 500
1,000.
bucks.
Oh.
It's actually a
Yeah,
lot.
dude, that game was ahead of its time. You could fucking take a guy, you could take him to the ramp, and you could take him to the backstage and beat the shit out of him there.
Damn. I'm wondering, do you think if you bought like a copy of this, but like the sealed copy and you opened it, do you think like collectors would be pissed? The fuck are you doing? There's only three of them. Now there's only two.
It's like there's two factions because it's the same thing with like figures.
Mhm.
There's some people that are like no or no pops, the pop figures. There's two factions with that. No, you're not supposed to open them. You're supposed to leave them in the box and admire them with the lights off and the lotion.
Jesus.
But then there's the other guys who are like, no, dude, I'm gonna take them out of the box. I'm gonna put them how I want to put them.
Yeah. Fair, man. Hey, each their own. We got way off topic. So, Rhea Ripley, yeah, okay, stagnant. Um,
They have a lot of catching up to do before Mania.
yeah, I agree. I agree. I think, yeah, they're stagnant right now. If I don't want to say they're cooling down, but it feels like they're cooling down a bit. What do you think of Jay right now? Because it seems like Jay is looking pretty weak to me. I know he squashed Austin Theory, but is it just me or is this story with Gunther kind of shit?
Again, I think it's one of those deals where it's falling victim to a lot of shit right now. That just feels stagnant.
Because see, like they did you watch Raw this past week or just the Cena promo?
I watched a little bit of it. I just when they started putting everything on WWE, I was like, oh, so I don't have to watch it.
Fair enough. So the commentary was building up the fact that when Gunther gets Jay in the sleeper hold, Jay couldn't get out of it, right? They did for the last 2 weeks. Well, this week, Gunther puts Jay in the sleeper hold again, and guess what? Jay got out of it already. Like that should have been the fucking story. Jay cannot get out of this goddamn hold, and Gunther will fucking choke him out every time he tries. And at
Yeah.
Mania, you do the fucking spot where he finally gets out of it. But they didn't. They didn't. They were like, oh no, it's done. It's stupid, man. I don't know. And the thing is, Gunther can have a great match with a smaller guy. He did it with Tyler Bate. He did it with Pete Dunne. He did it with Chad Gable. He did it with Sami Zayn. He can have great matches. I just I don't know, man. I don't. It feels like they thought about, oh, Jay winning, we can crown it. With Jay winning, they can crown a new top guy. It doesn't feel like they had thought ahead on this one.
But that's even if he wins.
I think he's winning. Main event Jey Uso, he's still selling some stupid amounts of merch.
Hey, it's not the first time that someone who's won the Rumble has gotten fucked over. Shinsuke won the Rumble, and he didn't win shit at Mania.
Yeah, but you would think under the new regime that he would stand a better chance.
Do you think it was because Vince had a thing against our people from the East?
I wouldn't be surprised. There have been a lot of racist and sexist allegations against Vince, so I wouldn't be surprised. Um, Also, did you know that there were oh my God, did you know that WrestleMania 40 we were supposed to get Gunther versus Lesnar?
Oh man, that would have been a good match.
Dude, I think Gunther may have killed Lesnar in that match. That would have been awesome.
You know what's funny? I saw a interview recently with Daniel Bryan saying like he had to tell Brock Lesnar like, "Hey, don't take it easy on me," because Brock Lesnar was afraid of hurting him.
And what did Brock say?
Oh, did you see their matches?
That's true. Didn't know, I think they only had one, no?
Oh yeah, they only had one. But did you see that match?
That match was fucking brutal, man.
Told him once like, "Hey, don't take it easy on me." Okay,
All right, you're a grown-ass man. You know what you're asking me to do. Okay.
fine. Get it,
Fuck.
buddy.
You know, they actually had to tell Brian to stop faking those goddamn seizures during matches.
Yeah.
WWE and AEW both have to be like, look, if you're gonna fucking do it, you need to warn us because you're really convincing and you scare us.
Oh man, I would be fucking pissed.
No, that's what happened when he fought Will Ospreay. He told Will, "Hey, heads up, I'll be fine, but I am gonna, fake some shit."
I
And
would have been pissed because I'd be like, "Fuck, man, is he really fucking having a seizure right now? We're on
yeah,
live TV."
and the ref would be like, "Are you okay?" And Brian's like, "I'm fine." But it's like, no, but seriously, are you okay? No, seriously, I'm fine, dude. Like, no carny bullshit. Are you okay? So yeah, no, it got to a point where they had to tell him, "Look, if you're gonna do it, that's fine, but you got to warn us." So okay, so Jay looking weak, Gunther looking kind of weak. McIntyre had some words about his booking for Mania because arguably he had the best like year of his career last year against Punk, and he carried that rivalry for most of the time. And now
Yeah.
this year at Mania, he's set to face Damian Priest in a throwaway match. I don't. What do you think?
Yeah, I like McIntyre, and I feel like he is a world champion. I just don't like. I'm wondering, like, what the fuck are they doing with him?
It it feels like he's in a placeholder position too.
Yeah,
Maybe he goes after Jay after Jay beats Gunther, and maybe he's like, you're part of Roman Reigns' bullshit. I'm gonna kill you now.
and that's what sucks. Is just like McIntyre's a good fucking worker,
Oh,
solid guy. He looks like a world champion. Like it's just like, why the fuck is he not a champion?
he, I get it. They wanted to crown Jey Uso. They wanted to crown a new top guy, like main event Jey Uso.
Yeah.
But like, man, I feel like McIntyre like fell off a bit, and I hate that for
Oh,
him.
yeah, I think he fell off too.
If you sent me a message the other day. You said hot take, but I miss when Money in the Bank was at Mania.
Yeah.
I agree.
I
Oh,
I hate that Money in the Bank is a PLE. I hate
yeah.
it. I'd much rather have it at Mania.
I I think that would be a good consolation prize if McIntyre wins the Money in the Bank and just straight up says,
Well, he did win Money in the Bank, and then they made him fucking lose
"Oh my God, that's right." Wait, Matt, when did he? Oh shit! Wait, when did he win Money in the Bank?
this past year.
No, Damian Priest won, didn't he?
No,
Oh,
that
he
was
cashed in
last
against.
year.
Didn't he? Who did he cash in against? Gunther?
He cashed in at Mania against McIntyre when McIntyre was like getting in his pissing contest with CM Punk after he won.
Yeah, no, no. Priest cashed it in on McIntyre. I'm saying if McIntyre won the Money in the Bank briefcase and said,
He
"I'm fucking,"
cashed it in at Money in the Bank. Yeah, he cashed it in at the PLE. Like, because they were the first match or second match. I don't know. I can't remember. But he cashed it in that night.
no, but he thwarted it. McIntyre won the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, but his subsequent cash in attempt was thwarted by CM Punk, who attacked McIntyre and Damian Priest retained the title. What the fuck? Really?
Yeah.
I completely forgot about this. Huh.
Yeah.
Long Priest lost. This was Drew McIntyre's Money in the Bank cash in. Wow, I forgot about that completely. Interesting. All right, fair enough. Oh, so 6 man tag. Eh. Okay, so McIntyre kind of fell off. Oh, one last thing before we go. What did you
Hmm.
think of the cage match between Punk and Seth?
Solid. Solid cage match.
I agree. I hated the finish though.
Now, yeah, I was like, so are they like hinting towards a triple threat match between Reigns, Seth, and CM Punk?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, that's the plan for Mania.
But only two of those guys have their finger in Paul Heyman's butt.
Maybe what if Paul Heyman screws over Punk and Roman and sides with Seth?
You think Seth has his pinky in Paul Heyman's butt?
He might put his thumb up there. You never know.
Oh,
Mm.
the fight for Paul Heyman's booty.
And then Brock Lesnar shows up and it's like, I'm here to reclaim what's mine.
Oh yeah, and Brock Lesnar always claims what's his,
Ugh.
allegedly.
I let, oh, wait, okay. Uh,
Allegedly.
keywords allegedly. So, do you think that triple threat match main event's night one?
The triple threat match? No,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be Gunther versus Jay.
You really think that's going to main event WrestleMania night one?
Yeah.
You want to put money on it?
No, because I'm poor.
I thought you were confident.
I'm poor, God damn it!
Bet a
I don't
dollar.
have a sugar mom over here making more money than I am.
Bet a dollar. That way I can sign and be like the time I was right over Fernie.
We'll do $1.
I'll bet you a dollar. All right, there
I
you
have a dollar coin. Fucking bet you $1.
go. Deal. Fucking deal. If you give me a roll of pennies, I swear to God. Motherfucker.
Ooh, the roll broke. Sorry, it's in this Ziploc bag.
You fucking piece of shit.
You have to count them.
Okay. Well, all right. Before we go for anything else you want to talk about? Anything else you want to say?
Fuck, man, they really need to stop putting Cope versus Moxley.
Okay. Watch the street fight. I think the street fight will be good.
Oh my God, they fucking need to kill that goddamn rivalry.
Did you see the match from Revolution?
Yes,
How?
I watch bits and pieces on TikTok. Dude, TikTok, they put up a lot of shit.
That's fair. Yeah, no, dude, and it sucks because I watched I got a hold of the pay-per-view when
How? Did you purchase it?
so I watched the pay-per-view and it sucked because Tony Storm versus Mariah May. Did you see the highlights from that match?
A little bit.
It's a fucking bloodbath and it was awesome. That should have been the main event. But after that, we get Kenny.
Time of the month, huh?
Huh?
Time of the month, huh?
Dude, blood. She hit her in the privates with a goddamn champagne bottle, like glass bottle, poof, right down the middle, right down Main Street. Um, After that, Kenny Omega versus Tenosuke Takeshita, which was a great fucking match, heart like really good. And then
Uh-huh.
Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher fucking murdered each other in a steel cage, which I'll be honest with you, I think was better than Punk versus Seth, but that's just me. And then
Uh-huh.
we get
Well, it's
Moxley.
a pay-per-view match, yeah.
No, but then we get Moxley versus Cope.
Oh,
Dude,
man, they really love that Moxley there.
it should have been the main event. I mean, it should not, it should have been a hardcore match and it should have like opened the show. I think if it had opened the show, people would have been like, fuck yeah, let's go. And make it a short 10-minute like bloody brawl or something. Have them fight in the crowd first.
Yeah, they really love giving that title to Moxley.
Well, no, that's just that I understand the idea of like, well, it's the world title, it needs the main event, but also like, does it
They're
though?
like, Moxley, we love you a lot. You get to keep this belt forever.
We love you more than what's probably healthy if we're being honest with ourselves.
Did you see? I saw one clip where Moxley blades himself after getting a clothesline, and I was like, "Fucking seriously, dude."
He had to have taken a weapon shot right before that.
No, he just straight up gets clothesline. They called it something else. Like it's like they wrap him up, like if it's like a choke, but it's a clothesline.
Like a
I don't
bulldog?
know if this was recent. But yeah, they show the whole sequence, and it's like you would think that they would train their cameraman not to fucking like have the camera on Moxley right when he's about to start blading.
Clothesline from Daniel Garcia. Okay, I'm about to watch it. Give me a second here. Don't care. Okay, Mox hits a clothesline and then flicks off. No, that was
Moxley's bleeding.
he. Okay, wait. He's about to wrestle. Ah. Oh, it was a buckshot lariat. That's why. Still. Oh, that makes so much more sense. Okay. So from the spot, it seems like he was bleeding right before he would get hit with a stiff elbow shot, and it's supposed to look like the elbow busted him open.
Yeah,
But yeah, you're right. You would think that they would train their camera people, but like it's hard because like they're Kevin Dunn. Like there's only one Kevin Dunn. Even if you hate his guts, it's like now how many people are trained to like run the cameras like that?
yeah,
No, no.
yeah.
Anyway, fucking Mox
Aren't they supposed to wrestle again for the title on
tonight.
Dynamite?
Tonight. Also, proud of AEW. They had a Revolution over 11,000 people. That was their biggest gates in the last 7 months. And
That's
they've been adding more and more tickets to shows. Like they'll book it for only 2,000 people, but when it gets close to getting a sellout, okay, let's do 2,500,
well,
3,000.
yeah. It's because they kept fucking trying to sell out these goddamn arenas
Yeah.
that
No,
wasn't working, and then they were getting flamed for it online.
but what I'm trying to say is I love the recovery of AEW. Like I'm really enjoying the fact that they're on an upswing. I'm like,
That was a smart
no.
move. It's a
Yeah,
smart move that you do small arenas aesthetically. It looks better to the eye as
yeah.
opposed to having these empty arenas where people are constantly flaming you about it.
And then the crowds also are so much fucking louder when it's a smaller venue. I mean, it makes sense, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, like if it's a small crowd, they're trying to yell like super loud. They're not gonna fucking hear you.
Yeah. But yeah, all right. So that's been this week. Obviously, the Josh promo took up most of it. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks to
Yep,
discuss more of what's going on. We should get Cody Cena promo number 2 by then.
yep.
And yeah,
Hopefully, hopefully, Cena's not making a movie somewhere.
shit, he might. All right. Bernie, hit the outro.
Thank you everybody for joining us for the 11 count, where me and Eddie sit and talk and bitch about wrestling, which we probably shouldn't be, but you know what? We love it. It's still real to us, guys.